and welcome to Simply Scrapbooked. This is the gorgeous page we are making today. I call it the Stairstep squares. And so I have got two background pages. I've got a design page, a printed designer page, and a sheet of scrapbook, cardstock. And so the designer print, I have to like both sides of it. So in order to make this, I've got two sheets of background paper. I've got a sheet of cardstock, and I've got a designer print that I like both sides of. Okay, and that's going to make all of our mats, all the pieces that we need of it. You're also going to need, of course, your tape runner. And again, I like Repo tape runner. This particular one could use regular tape runner as well. You're definitely going to need your trimmer. And as usual, I'm going to tell you, the Creative Memories 12-inch trimmer is the trimmer to have. If you don't know why, watch one of my other videos. It is the trimmer. It's $49. It has other different blades that you can put in it to do decorative cuts like the decal or the scallop. There's even a scoring blade for folding, or a perforated blade to do little tear-offs with. It's just an incredible trimmer. There's one that's a white one, and then they did this special birthday one that came in blue. So of course I had to have a blue one. So anyway, it's got the arm that swings out so you can have nicely balanced 12-inch cuts. So we are going to be using this today to do all of our cuts. This is a nice, simple page that's not going to take us very long to do. So let's get started. Okay, our background pages are down. So that's it on those. Now, I am cutting a sheet of lighter weight cardstock and the decorative paper. So I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to cut these at the same time. So we need first 2-inch strips. So I'm going to go over to 2 inches up here. I'm going to make sure it's lined up on this line all the way down. And I'm going to cut. And then I need another 2-inch strip. So I'm going to move this over to 2 inches. And I'm going to cut. So there I've got my 2-inch strips. Then I'm going to need a 3.5-inch strip. And then that's going to leave me with this one, which is about 5.5. We're going to go ahead and turn that one around, and at 6 inches, that will cut it in half. That'll make it just about right for a 4 by 6 photo. You can tell it'll just fit it right there on the sides, give it a nice little mat on the sides. If you were to trim it just a tad on the top and the bottom, Princess Pictures, they always give you tons of carpet, so you could easily cut that down and you'd be able to give it a nice mat. So perfect for your pictures. So now I've got 2 mats that are the teal and 2 mats that are the pink, or if I want a matte color, I've got them over flipped with the white with the pink there. So I've got 2 mats of each one. Now with these guys, this was my 3.5-inch. I am going to come back in here at 4 inches. I'm sorry, 3 inches. 3.5 by 3. And then again at 3. And then again at 3. So that I have 4 of them. And that is my dog deciding she does not want to be a part of this video and she would rather leave the room. Go. All right. Now, these are my 2-inch strips. We need to turn these into 2-inch squares. Again, I'm using rather lightweight paper, so it's okay to cut these all at once. So I'm gonna put these over to 2 inches. Let me make this where I know you can see it. I'm gonna tap the end to make sure that they're all lined up. So come over here, cut through, move this out so I know I've got it cut all the way through. Put it through, go to 2 inches, tap the end, make sure that it's all lined up even. 2 inches. Inches. And one last time, 2 inches. So now I've got all my little 2-inch squares. And that is it. Okay. And believe it or not, you are now ready to stick everything down. So we're going to start with the stair steps. So you want to make sure that your pages are nice and lined up. And I like to start with the cardstock. Over here in the corner, I want to come about 1/4 of an inch in. Now, if you like to measure, you can put your page on the mat. Let me get this other paper out from underneath it real quick. Okay, now we got a clean background there. Okay. So if you like to measure, you can line it up on your mat, and you could come right here to the 1/4 inch, right here to the 1/4 inch, and you could line it up exactly. If this is your first run-in with me, you don't know this, but you now do, that I do not measure anything. I am an eyeballing person by nature, and I believe this is a handcraft. So handcrafts are made by hand, and there are going to be natural mistakes. And I believe that's part of their charm. So this one comes right to the middle of the square. So it's about 1 inch in, it's about 1 inch up, maybe 3/4 of an inch. So that's where I put that. And then I'm gonna come back with another, whoops. There we go. And I'm gonna come back here. Now, if you can see through your paper, this is gonna hit the corner of this one. If you can't, you're just coming in about 1 inch or 3/4 of an inch and over. It's the same distance each time, no matter what. And then on this 4th one, I'm going to put the tape on the pink side, so that when I put it down, I'm putting down the back side so that I can see the other side of my print, the reverse side. Then I'm going back to the cardstock. Then I'm going back to the print. Then go back to the cardstock. Right in the middle. If you look at the distance from here to here, and you look at the distance from here to here, they should be about the same, and that's how I'm lining it up. Again, if you can see underneath it, you can also line up this line all the way up and this line all the way up. Or if you can see through it, you can see the corner of this is about right there, and you can also kind of feel it. So if you're looking for ways to make sure you're in the right place, those are some different ways. Now this is the one, because I've gone pink, teal, white, teal, pink, teal. This is going to be white. So I want to put my tape on the pink side until I'm getting to the end of this. There we go. And then one more, you're going to end with a teal. Okay, now this one, I'm going to go on and put it down a little bit. It's not going to be exactly centered, but I'm kind of out of space. So I'm going to go ahead and put it just right up at the edge. So that one will be off center a little bit, but I'm okay with that. All right. Now, if I run out of squares, I may come back and take that off. That's the beauty of Repo Tape Runner. All right, we're going over to this side now. Remember, if you want to line it up, line your paper up on the mat. I'm gonna come over here. About right there. And then we're going to pink. Middle here, about the middle here. And we're going back to cardstock. About the middle here, about the middle there. Oops. There we go. This one, we're going to show the white. Looking for that corner. Teal. And this one's going to be white, so we'll put the tape on the pink. So we're going to white, to the teal. Pink, and it looks like we're going to be just exactly right with the teal. And it's going to hit the exact same way, just a little bit off. So I'm going to go ahead and center it top to bottom so that it's the same top to bottom here to here. It's not exactly the 3/4 of an inch or inch, but it is the same width here and the same width here. Just like I did over here. It's the same width either way, and then it's coming up to the edge. This one is a little bit crooked. I am going to straighten that out a little bit. And again, since it's the repositionable tape runner, I have that option. There we go. Okay. All right, so I have 2 leftover squares. Just going to move them out of the way. So that's the hard part done. We are almost done with this page. Can you believe how fast that is? So now we go back to our original. The stair steps, a blue and a green. All right, the stair steps go up to the top. Now we need to put the cardstock ones up in the corners. So here's our cardstock. They're gonna go in the corners. Okay, then these are gonna go down here. Now they could go white. It could go pink. I'm kind of liking the pink right now. Let's see. And then we're going to go opposites up here. So we're going to, since the teal is up here, we're going to put the pink there. And since the pink is down here, we're going to put the teal here. Let's just see what that Okay, I don't like the white, I like the pink. The reason I like the pink is because it comes up next to a white. So I like the pink there. And this one will go here, just like that. And then we've got a couple left over. So put that in our leftovers pile. All right, so now we just need to go back and stick all this down and we're done with another page. Now on these little guys, notice that I am overlapping a little bit. I'm not concerned with that because you still get the idea of the stair step, and I overlapped here a little bit too. They're overlapping on opposite colors, so that's still okay. And it's not messing up the page because the stairs, you still get the little square stair step in the middle, which is the main part. And it also kind of draws your page together when things overlap. Now, there goes that one. Now let's get this one down. Okay, so again, they're overlapping to draw everything all together. Now this one, I do want to line my pages up so that when I stick this one down, I either want to purposely line it up with this one, or I want to purposely offset it or turn it this way. You know, I could turn it this way and put this one out here just to be different. And you know what? I'm gonna do that this time. Why not? I've got two other ones done the other way. Why don't we turn that one this way just for fun? So you either want them exactly even or you want to turn them and offset them on purpose. So we're going to offset this side on purpose. There we go. And then this one. This one goes up in the corner. Okay. All right. So depending on what pictures I have when I would do this, one of these boxes, one of these would become a journal box because you've always got to journal your pages. I would probably put some embellishments on one or two of them, or some embellishments here overlapping just a little bit, but not much, because this takes your eye right here. So you don't want to overdo it. You want the photos to be the center of your page. Okay, so this page is pretty much done. So here you've got it in the teal and pink. Here's where we started with the greens. Can't you see that with some pretty outdoor pictures? And then here it is. And notice this one, by the way, just before I put this down. The background does have a line to it. It's kind of a gradient or a wall or a watercolor look. It does have a line that goes side to side. So see, if I had put this way, you can probably see it better now. This one is side to side. This one is up and down. So that would not have worked. So you want to make sure when you're looking at your background paper, if it has a line, you're using it to its advantage. This one, you can see the lines went like this, so I had them join at the top. You see that diagonal line there? So I did that on purpose. And then this one was the same way. The lines joined in the middle. Okay, actually, you know what? I've got them wrong. They went like this. There we go. They joined in the middle and I had the light corners join in the middle. So these, I turned everything straight up and put the smaller ones there. So you can just fit them however you want. So there you have them in different themes, different colors, and I hope you like them. Be sure to like and comment, and of course subscribe and share. And go to my Facebook group, Simply Scrapbooked, or my business page, also Simply Scrapbooked, and I will see you next time.